What is going on, YouTube? Savage here. In today's video, we'll be spectating a random duo Warzone match. Now, during this video, we'll be breaking down and analyzing exactly what every team is doing, as well as covering the fights in depth, talking about what the enemy should be doing in order to outplay the team we're spectating, and vice versa. But before we get into the video, if you have not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the wolf pack today, also leave a like on the video. Let's get this video to 1,200 likes, and as always, if you guys are tired of playing with randoms who don't have brain stems, make sure you guys are joining our Discord community. The link to that will be in the description below, and you guys could utilize the looking for groups pages to find teammates and use it to your advantage. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the video. All right, here we are spectating Cervantes, who has just come back from the gulag. He's unfortunately by himself. Of course, he needs to get his teammate back, and as well, get out of the doorway. Yo, get slapped the shit out of. Well, that's the way to start the match. Now look, homeboy had $7,700. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory that our dude Cervantes should have bought back his teammate. He was sitting on $7,700. I mean, we're pretty far into Warzone. I think that's pretty common knowledge. At least I hope so. You guys have enough money to get your teammate back. Make sure that's your priority. I don't care what else you're trying to do. Get your teammate back, and then you guys can loot together to find cash to get a loadout. There's no reason for him to be kind of just sitting there. I don't know what the hell he was doing. But here we are now spectating Kutcher and his squad. And this is the dude with the Cali stick. So hopefully we'll see some aggressive gameplay. Hopefully he'll slap some more people silly. But as you can see on the mini map, there is a blip on the radar. And he is going to be in the hangar. Now he is in combat. So this is a perfect opportunity to go in the third party. Don't get caught up with the Cali sticks. I love the Cali stick play, but don't get caught up with them, right? All right, so we need to be careful coming in here. We don't know where the enemy is. Blue's marking a bunch of shit, but he could be in this building here. He could be in the trailer right in front of us. Well, not the trailer, but that little skinny building, which is exactly where he's at. You need to be careful. You need to be careful. So in a position like that, he's in the doorway and he's got an angle on us. Let's see if I can rewind it. So right here, right here, he's got an angle on us. What else does he have an angle on? The big ass door behind us, right? So when we got shot at and he had our plates broken, at this position here, we should have done one thing. We should have relied on blue, which, by the way, blue should definitely be with us right now, but blue should have an angle through this front gate, hopefully watching this door. While we're in here, we should be plating up, or at least go in this blue container right here and plate up in here. Just kind of hightailing it, turning your back to the enemy and running out that back door, which he's going to have an angle on, is going to get you shot. But again, unfortunately, in blue... And that right there just comes to sticking together. Like I said, they should have been together initially anyway, especially if you're going to be hangars or anywhere on the map, but especially somewhere that's usually going to be hot or occupied. You guys definitely want to use teamwork, quads and things like that. You guys can afford to have one teammate playing back and be like the support character, the sniper, whatever the case is. But you guys want to try to stay together, because if you do end up in a 1v2 situation, remember, time to kill in this game is pretty harsh. So if you are put in a 1v2, you're going to have a very hard time getting that fight won. And lo and behold, both of them got 1v1. So I know damn well if it would have been a 1v2, they wouldn't have been able to handle themselves. So if you guys cannot handle yourselves in a 1v2 position, that's fine. Own up to that. A lot of people can't. Just make sure you're using your teamwork, staying together, and trying to make plays together. All right, but here we are spectating Perng. Unfortunately, Kutcher did lose his gulag. And when it comes to gulag strats, I'm not going to make a 30-minute video on gulag strats. It, at the end of the day, just comes down to gunplay and trying to read the enemy. It literally just comes down to reaction time and aim, and that's a good way to go ahead and practice that or Rebirth Island as well. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of both of those tools to your advantage to go ahead and try to get some practice. But as you see here, we need money to get our teammate back. Perng is on the case. He's trying to get enough money so he can go ahead, prioritize that, and get his boy back. And there is a buy station marked. I would definitely try to make my way to. There's also a loadout drop. I probably actually would go to loadout drop first, and I think he just saw that and was like, yeah, audible. Because you're going to have to go out in the open. You're going to have to go out in the open to buy your teammate back, and it's not going to be 100% safe. You might get shit on, and if you're going to get shit on, I'd rather have my guns than using these basic bitch weapons like the Bison and things like that. So definitely, there's a loadout drop relatively near you. This guy needs to hurry the hell up. Yo, my anxiety, bro. Definitely grab your loadout on the way to the buy station. That's exactly what he does. Now, this gameplay is from the new update. For some reason, he's not utilizing any of the new weapons, probably because he doesn't have them leveled up. A lot of us Warzone players, we didn't really play much multiplayer when it comes to Cold War. I, for instance, only have like maybe 8 guns completely leveled up. So I definitely don't blame him for not having his shit. And like I always say, guys, it's really easy shooting people out of vehicles. He needs to adjust his ADS sensitivity as a player. Let's rewind. So when you're shooting a target and you're leading a target and trying to figure out what kind of ADS sensitivity you want to have, remember, when you're leading a target, you want your lead to be smooth. If you're having to jerk your controller or your mouse back and forth in order to line it up with the enemy, you need to turn down your ADS sensitivity. This is very important. If you guys find the ADS sensitivity for you, you guys will instantly become a better player. And I'm not even kidding. This isn't some kind of sales gimmick like, guys, sub, I gave out good advice. It's a fact. I don't know why Activision had the audacity to make the standard ADS sensitivity a 1, but it should be around a 0.5 or even lower. Now, when shooting vehicles, I wouldn't really judge your ADS sensitivity off of vehicles. However, I can just tell by the way he's adjusting his aim that it does need to be turned down. So when you see the vehicle come by, he gets a lot of shots off, but he's not able to break the armor. And again, if he would have had his ADS sensitivity adjusted a little bit, he probably would have. Notice how when he shoots, he goes above the vehicle, back behind the vehicle, and then tries to re-lead the vehicle again and overshooting it. It's just like driving in real life. You don't oversteer. You don't overcorrect. You guys want to make sure it's fluid motion, because the more jerky it is, the harder it's going to be to solidify that kill. We got the armor break, and he was almost ready for the kill, but unfortunately, he didn't make that minute correction to really give him the benefit of winning that gunfight. All right, vehicle's coming back. Never mind, it's not coming back. All right, definitely focus up on the buy. Now, I'm not against him trying to take a snipe shot at the vehicle. You want to try to your best to shoot at everything if possible. But once the vehicle is gone, you want to waste no time, because you are out in the middle of the airfield shooting your guns, making noises, and even though you're suppressed, people can still hear it, and you have no cover. Oh God, here we go. All right, so again, ADS sensitivity, man. You want to be able to shoot this guy out the vehicle. He misses the sticky. That's unfortunate. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are spectating Perng, who's having a lot of trouble. We're playing Ring Around the Rosie with a nice little Jeep. Oh my God, he's gonna get backed into. Here comes Orange for the rescue. And my dude Kutcher saving Perng's life. When it comes to fights like that, that's exactly why I recommend running an SMG with a sniper, so you don't end up with 2 long-range guns. And if there's a vehicle doing donuts around you, you can actually fight them, with the exception of your AR being built for a close-range fight. But if it's a normal kilo build like that was, you need to get it out of your head. The reason being is because I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, I'm going to try to snipe. However, I'm not that confident in my snipes, so I'm going to keep my long-range AR as well. That way, if I miss my shots, I can just kind of blaze them down. But definitely recommend rocking SMG sniper combo almost always. But here we have guys camping the tower. When it comes to fights like this, you need to bail. This is a waste of time. There's no reason to even contest people in tower. If you're one of those guys that loves to sit in tower, same shit for you guys. What are y'all doing, right? The problem with where we're at right now is if we try to fight the guys in the tower, what's going to happen? We're going to down one, and then he's going to get res, and we're going to down another one, and then he's going to get res. Yes, we'll break his plates, and we'll do a lot of damage, but we're taking away our ability to get kills. Now, with saying that, this is a beautiful example of tunnel vision. Don't do this! Oh, God, no! So, our dudes decided, you know what? We're going to go ahead and fight this team camping on the house, and, you know, giant tower right here. Screw them. They're not going to kill us. No way. We're standing out in the middle of the airfield. Hey, guys, shoot us. No cover around us. No nothing. But we feel pretty confident we're going to survive. I will be mind blown if the guys in towers don't take out this team. This is an ignorant fight. I'm all for you pushing over there, but make sure you at least push to the wall or push to the next house or push to the house that they're on before you start fighting. Because if these guys in tower start shooting down on you, guess what? If they have good aim, you're dead. Now, if they're crap, luck of the draw, right? But if they have good aim or even decent aim, there's no way in hell you're going to survive. Not to mention you have entire airport hangars behind you anyway, so you're probably going to die. I'll be highly surprised if this team wins. Or if this team doesn't die, I should say. Also, as far as the guys in the tower, what the hell are they doing? Why are they not shooting at these guys? I'm highly confused right now with this entire server. I'm a little mind blown. The guys in the tower never shot. Wow. Absolutely wow. Some players don't want to play the game, just want to sit still in a tower and wait for in game in order to fight, which is not a good tactic at all. You at least want to practice your gunplay. Now, I love the fact we have Cali sticks popping dead silence. All right, but remember, he's got a duo up there. You heard the footsteps, so we know he's up there. All he's got to do now is pop his plates and either A, go back up there and contest them, or we got some sticky grenades. Toss a sticky. Here we go. Toss a sticky in the window. Maybe even rotate to the other window because he'll probably move away from that nade, and then you can sticky him in the other one. Nope, he's just going to sit there with an RPG. Oh, my God. And this is how players play the game. Let me watch a staircase with an RPG. Savage, look at me. Look how good I am. No. No, dude. Because then when you have to reload your RPG, because we know you're going to, what's going to happen is dude's going to come up there and absolutely shit down your throat, which is exactly what you deserved for camping a staircase with an RPG. And this is just the game, man. Unfortunately, these two teams are camping right next to each other, and it took us to have to come over here, or this team to have to come over here to end up fighting these guys. Not to mention we still have homeboys in the tower. I don't know what's going on with this lobby. This is crazy. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Savage, he just bailed off from the tower to come fight. No, that's the guy that we killed originally, came back from the gulag. I'm pretty sure those tower kids are still up there. But we did get headshotted like a bitch. And now in this opportunity, that duo that's on the rooftop, the one with the bounty on them, this is their prime opportunity to come push us and get the kill. Even if we get rezzed by the time they push, we're not going to be plated up because they're so damn close to our location. Now, if this team sits here and plays passive, they wait a little too long to push, guess what's going to happen? This team will have ample amount of opportunity to plate up, reposition, and wipe the squad. And this comes down to decision making on the fly. You guys get a pick, you want to push that pick and finish the fight if there's cover that allows you to get there safely. Popping our plates. I'm going to pop me some sneak energy. Use code SAVAGE, link in the description below. And I highly recommend strawberry. This shit is bomb. But here we are. Just like I said, all right, here we are. Just like I said, the team has decided to play passive. They decided, you know what, we're not going to pick this fight. We're going to sit here and hopefully outweight you guys. The problem with that is, again, one guy's on the rooftop. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die to us or another team. We're popping dead silence again, using our Cali sticks and pushing across. Like I said, you want to push the enemy if cover allows it. Cover didn't allow us to. We had no cover. We almost made it, but because that guy on the rooftop's pretty aggressive as far as peeking, I'm not surprised that he peeked that at all. You got to read the enemy, read the team. I wouldn't do that because you're going to get executed. If you're downed, you might as well just stay near cover where you're at. Holy shit, if he gets here safe, I'm going to be mine. Okay. If you're down, like he was down by that house, he should have just laid there and hope that his teammate was able to outplay him. Now, I still don't recommend. Now the tower shoots at him. Weird. Absolutely weird. Jesus. It took us. How long has this fight been going on for? 5 minutes before that team was like, oh shit, there's people over here. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is, you know, people that camp in towers, this is what they do. And I know a lot of you guys might be like, Savage, I camp in towers too. You saw him going up the stairs. What are you doing? Oh, no. See, this is why I pause the video a lot, because I physically can't finish my sentence before some other shit happens, man. This is crazy. Oh, my God. But a lot of you guys might be like, Savage, I camp the tower. I'm really good at the game. Stop. Please stop camping the tower. You guys will be better if you stop camping. I know I say that every video, but dude, I'll stop recommending you guys to stop camping when I stop seeing people sitting in buildings for 9 minutes. All right, but here Blue comes back in. Blue's coming to get his shit. Now, I don't mind us sitting in here waiting for our teammate to come back to get his loot, but once he gets his loot, you guys need to move out. This team needs to roll. You don't want to just sit here. I like that we're scanning everywhere. I'll give them that, but I mean, how many times do you really need to scan the area? It's not like people are just going to teleport and spawn from the depths of hell and just show up. They're going to have to use their feet or use vehicles to walk over here. So I like the fact that these dudes cracked out on sneak energy, but you can calm it down a little bit, all right? Only drink a couple a day. You're at number 6 right now. You need to calm down and relax. We spot a target, our teammate spots a target. Good on you for pinging, guys. Someone in my comment section the other day, actually today, said, Savage, could you make a video talking about teamwork and how to train your team at becoming a better squad? And that just comes with someone taking the initiative. If you guys, you know, watch my videos or watch anyone else's videos and you guys are actually progressing as a player and your squad's just kind of being left behind and you still want to play with them, you need to take the initiative and be a leader. You need to be the leader. Every time that you hear your teammates shooting, if they're not pinging the enemy, say something. Every time I'm playing with Expel, I'm always yelling at them to ping the enemy. Do they? Absolutely not. But hopefully one day they will. But all jokes aside, you need just to reinforce it in your teammates' heads. They don't have to watch videos to get better. You be the one that teaches them. Pinging is drastic when it comes to teamwork. You guys want to have a better teamwork? You guys want to have better synergy? You need to ping. If everyone's pings are going out, guess what? That means your callouts are on point. And guess what that means? You're probably a pretty good team. So start with the basics. Get your pings down. Get your callouts down. And if you guys are using comms, one simple way to call out a direction of an enemy, if you can't ping them for whatever reason, is, hey, enemy 66, and I'm saying 66 because that's where the compass is at. Hey, enemy 66, next to yellow building, right? You want to give the number of the enemies, the direction, as well as a reference point. The reason why I say a reference point is because this is a 66 to you. Your teammates, though, if they're spread out, it's not going to be 66 to them. They could still look towards the 66, and that's why I recommend giving it, so it gives them some kind of an idea of where to look towards. And then once you say yellow house, they're like, oh shit, okay, that's my 72, but it's damn near close, so I was able to see it. And just be very quick and crisp with your call outs. But that's just one of the many things you guys can do. And hopefully throughout these next couple of videos where we're talking about teamwork, I'll really kind of solidify information that you guys can pass on to your squads, because at the end of the day, in order to play squad games successfully, you guys are going to want to practice your call outs, practice your teamwork. All right, but right now this team's just kind of overstaying their welcome. I think this team needs to move out. Now, they're not in a terrible position. They're on the edge of the circle. They gatekeep everybody coming out of airport for sure. So it's not a terrible position, but me, I'd want to move out. Why? Because the majority of the circle is going to jump north across the ice lake. And the last thing you guys want to do is be forced to leave this position and then cross in the open and get clapped in the head, right? Not to mention, we're really not clearing the airport at all. We're looking at the compounds next to us because we spotted enemies. For sure, there's another enemy right here. You're right. You didn't even see him. That wasn't even a field of view issue. He's literally in your scope. But we're super hyper focused on the team over here. I know there's a team over here. That's awesome. But guess what? I wouldn't recommend fighting them. I would not recommend fighting them. We have 39 seconds before the circle starts to move, which means your fight is already limited to about a minute, minute and a half, right? Before the circle actually closes in. Not to mention, again, we didn't check airport. We didn't check anything to our south-hand side. I love the 360s. That's cool and all. But at the end of the day, you being able to 360 in the middle of nowhere ain't going to do you shit. You need to become better at making decisions. These guys need to rotate across the lake and get to a better spot, get to a better gatekeeping spot. For instance, if this team was to stop messing around and doing whatever the hell it is they're doing, and they were to go, let's say, to this compound right here, you can kind of see the buildings, but I know there's a compound here. If they were to come right here, guess what they could do? They could still kill this team when this team is forced across this ice lake. Weird, right? Weird. Get your position early so you can still win this fight. But if we overstay our welcome, we run a huge risk in getting clapped in the back or allowing this team to shut down our third as well. They may win this fight. It may work out in their favor, but this is not the better play. Remember, you kind of want to play with some kind of sense of paranoia. I'm always paranoid. I always think there's someone behind me. Is it a good way to live? Hell no. My anxiety's up all the time. But it's something you need to do in order to be successful in the game. God, please don't camp here. Oh, God. Oh, no, Becky. Okay, he marked a different spot. I think we're moving out, boys. I'm going to stop talking because every time I do, they do some other shit. There's a lot of people watching the video right now like, thank God, Savage, shut the hell up. So he's got the right idea of where he wants to go. And he's got a really good place to mark. That would be a good spot to be at for sure. But what are we doing? We're wasting time. And what does wasting time do for us? It's going to get us f***ed up is what it's going to do. Why is it going to get us killed, Savage? I don't understand. Well, it's going to get us killed because guess what people that are at that compound are going to do once the circle closes? They're going to be hyper focused on everyone down here, right? They're going to try to gatekeep anybody that is going to have to rotate upwards, which is going to be us and the team to our west as well. So this team marked the building, so I think they want to go there. So go ahead and move. You guys do not want to play the edge of the circle when you have no cover in front of you, because when the circle does rotate, and most of the time, if you're on the edge, it will rotate from you. Very rarely does it actually favor you, but when it does rotate, you want to make sure you have cover. They don't have cover, time to move on. Like I said, he's b-hopping, he's doing 360s, he's very hyper right now. This man had more sneak energy than I think I could consume in an entire week. But at the end of the day, it's not going to benefit him at all. There's 7 enemy teams left. Holy shit, they're all duos. This is a full duo lobby. There's 8 teams total, 16 enemies. So we are literally looking at full 8-man teams right now. So there is no advantage, there is no disadvantage as far as team size is concerned. The disadvantage we have right now is we're in the worst position. He had the right idea to drop shot the enemy. He had the right idea. Drop shot him and get the kill. But the problem is, if he wouldn't have wasted a lot of time walking on the fence doing 360s, some hardcore parkour shit, he probably could have helped his teammate fight, or he could have at least cleared the building he's been sitting next to for the past 3 minutes, right? If you guys are going to be camped up by a building or in a building, make sure you clear the damn thing first, please. Holy crap. I'm not surprised they died from behind. I'm going to be honest, though. I didn't think there was a team there because this team was literally screwing around. We hadn't gotten messed with. So I didn't think there was a team in here, but clearly there was. And it cost him their life. Again, this guy seemed like he was sneaked out of his mind. But at the end of the day, all that fancy parkour and 360 and bullshit got him killed. So GG. But this team we're about to spectate is not in a better position either because they still need to move across as well. There's a sniper glint already aiming at this side. And like I said, people are going to be sitting in the compounds over across the lake looking at this side to see if they can get some easy picks. And that sniper looks like he's hard scoping the shit out of us, so he might. What are we doing, bro? Let's check it one more time. You want to check loot one more time? You sure? Go back. All right, we have a loadout drop it. Hell yeah, I'm glad we ADS on that. That's awesome. We need to be scanning around us. Check your sides, man. We haven't even looked at the buildings yet. I saw the glimpse from the scope. They didn't, though. It was just because of the kill cam angle. There's no way they saw it. But doesn't mean you shouldn't be checking the buildings. Dude, you guys need to start checking the buildings when you're about to cross into the open. Make sure your side is clear, because the longer we sit here and wait and screw around, guess what? The faster the circle is going to move, which gives us no ability to be able to contest the guys if they start shooting at us. If we would have shot at them 20 seconds ago instead of playing around the loot, guess what would have happened? We could have a little fight, try to get a pick, and then if we get a pick, we're able to move across with safety. Unfortunately, now we just got to hopefully separate ourselves from the sniper enough to not get shit on. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's where you want to go. That's not where you want to go. Please unmark that. That's also not where you want to go. Actually, you know, blue might not be a bad spot. Blue would be a better spot. I'd rather be on the hill. I'd rather get up that hill where yellow building's at. That way, if the circle does rotate down here, we can just climb down the hill. But if the circle does rotate up to that yellow house, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to get up there without dying. So if it were me, I'd probably grab the yellow house. But the circle's pretty small. Everyone's sniping at us. So the chance of us running up this hill is probably slim to none. Again, we waited too long and our teammate got picked. No, don't challenge a sniper in the open, you crazy son of a bitch. Holy shit, he got the armor broke. What the? With that aim? Ah, there it is. And again, that just comes with overstaying your welcome. Again, I'm not surprised that snipers are looking our way, because of course they're going to predict that people are going to be playing the edge of the circle. And of course, the circle is pushing you guys across this open ravine where you have no cover. How are you not getting sniped in the face right now, bro? Dude, they're wasting so many kill streaks, bro. I wouldn't say waste. If he would have aimed that correctly, it would have been a nice double kill, but unfortunately he missed. Let's see where the circle goes to now. Again, I'd want to be on the top so I can work my way down if it rotates downwards, but it may favor us. It doesn't favor us. It favors us kind of favor. We have a little bitty building right here that we can kind of play and camp. You know damn well this team's gonna camp. But ladies and gentlemen, here we have my dude Wellman and his squad mate Santy. Not Santa Claus, no, shut your mouth. But we have this duo that is playing an in-game situation. You can tell by their gameplay the fear has set in and they're freezing up. I always recommend you guys play slow. This isn't playing slow. This is being completely frozen by the looks of Medusa. You guys do not want to do this. You want to at least look around. You at least want to scan the area. You want to at least check your surroundings, so when you do have to rotate, you can have some kind of idea where the teams are at. Now we have two teams up the hill fighting right now. One team just died, so that fight's won. But there's three enemy teams. We know where one's at. We can assume there's one team in the houses above us. So we need to start making our rotations based off the knowledge that we have. There is a random team somewhere. He may be on the roof of this building. He may be in the bunker. He may be camping the exact same house with the other squad. Who knows? But using the knowledge that we have to my advantage, I would start trying to pre-plan where I'm going to go at. Granted, the circle's about to rotate, so let's make our plan after this. Now, the circle has rotated to favor upwards. We need to move now. Not wait, not think about it, not look at the map, not ping shit. We need to go now. The longer we wait, the less time we're going to have for this long ass rotation. Not to mention, we're in a very bad spot in general. I don't even know if we're going to make it to begin with. We have a gas mask. Their best bet is just going on the street. But again, I don't think we're going to make it. Every second matters when you are out position and you have to make a hard rotation. Every second matters. They're actually able to make it. Wow. Good on them. Good on them. And here we have two teams sitting in buildings right next to each other. And again, there's a mystery team somewhere. And I'm going to assume they're probably in this compound, right? But there's a mystery team somewhere. And it's weird. Again, another situation where there's teams sitting on top of each other, not fighting. Why? I don't know. It's just what people do. It's just what people do. All right, good shots. Good nade. I think he stuck him. Hey, good shit, brother. Oh, God. He's throwing shit back at us. Uh-oh. But we have a knock. Played up and push that building because you know damn well they're going to be in the same room. If they're in the same room, guess what? You both can push in there and hopefully win the fight. But if you're going to push the building, push from the right-hand side, because if you do go up and push to the left, you're going to get shot from the other house. The longer we wait, though, the less opportunity we have. And unfortunately, now we've waited too long, and here we are just playing the waiting game. Actually, we have a little bit of favor right now. We have a little bit of favor. Now, the circle is favoring us, kind of, right? Everyone's got to leave their houses, and we're going to be able to pick people. You just got to be careful that the team that just jumped out that other house doesn't come up your left-hand side and shoot you in the head. You need to be watching your left-hand side for sure. So basically use the circle and the fact that there's other teams to your advantage. Let them fight each other and then pick them off one by one. Unfortunately, Santee was really out of position with no cover at all. Oh, ADS sensitivity needs to be adjusted big time. Now, aim assist is huge in helping people with their bad ADS sensitivity. Now, I'm not hating on aim assist. Aim assist is very needed for controllers, okay? Even saying that, you guys, if you tone your ADS sensitivity down, you won't overshoot the enemy and you could kill them faster. Yes, your aim assist will adjust your crosshair onto the enemy, but again, it'll do it faster if your ADS sensitivity is a little bit tighter. But here we have a 2v1 situation. We're looking for a random, and of course he's not gonna be in the gas, but he's able to get the kill anyway. GG. Hey, this team actually won. What the? Look, I really want you guys to go into your settings and start messing with your sensitivity and messing with your ADS sensitivity and getting your things down pat. Adjust your aim assist settings and everything else. If you guys can find the settings right for you, don't copy someone else's settings. You could use someone else's settings as a base, but adjust it for you because everyone's reaction times differently. Everyone's finger speeds are different. Everyone's hand speeds are different. Everyone's trigger fingers are different. So make sure you find this setting for you. And if you guys are able to take a couple hours out of your day to go ahead and fine tune those settings, your aim will be way better than it is right now. I promise you that. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel today, and follow me on all those beautiful socials in the description below. But you have a good one. Until next time, good luck in Warzone. Again, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out one of these two bangers right here. And of course, as always, click this damn button. Subscribe today. But until next time, you have a good one and keep on improving.